I knew I wanted to teach for a very long time. I started helping out in classrooms before for preparation for my bat mitzvah and fell in love with being in the classroom and have done work in different classrooms in different places since. And at first, I thought I was going to be a public school teacher. I did public school K through 12, and there were different points where it started to be drawn to Jewish day schools. I always loved my Jewish education and loved Jewish learning, and would always have friends asking me, "Are you sure you don't want to be doing Jewish education?" And there was one point when I was student teaching as an undergrad, and I was reading a book with a small group of students, and it had a character who was lost, and someone else went to go help to find them. And I asked them, would you go to help find them? And some of them started talking about, well, could I do something? Would I get something in return? And I started to talk to them about how sometimes you do things because it's the right thing to do. And I felt that I had such a vocabulary I could have used if I was in a Jewish setting about how doing a mitzvah and trying to do what's right. And there was so much more I could have said, but I didn't have the full language to use it in a public school setting. And there was so much of me that I wanted to be able to say that I couldn't. And then when I was looking for a master's program, I sat in on an information session here, and someone from Delit was there, and they had the information about the courses, and it got me really thinking about being in a day school. And I looked at, because they looked so interesting, and I wanted to take those courses, and I started talking with people I knew who did Jewish education. And while I was home on break, I visited a Jewish day school. And everything that I had felt in a school, I'd always loved being in a school environment, was then combined with everything that was part of being a Jewish environment, and it just felt so right. And so that's when I knew that's what I wanted to do, and I started filling out my application to Delit.